That's just the sort of kid I hope mine will be. If it's a boy, that is. Oh, be careful! Wait till it stops! Thank goodness he hasn't hurt himself. He did ask for it, though, jumping off like that. Goodness, I hope I'm not going to be the sort of mother that's always worrying about her child. I shan't have a moment's peace. Now, there has been an accident. What's the matter? Has she hurt herself?
No, she's got the toothache.
Toothache? I thought it was something serious.
You'll excuse me, but don't you think toothache is serious?
Well, it's the beastly pain, of course.
It is indeed. And in spite of that, you still don't think it's one of the things a mother should worry about?
I shan't have to worry for ages yet. Not till long after my baby's born, in fact.
Do you know you're quite wrong about that? And it's something few people realize. But you see, a child's teeth start to form long before it is born.
Before?
Yes, quite soon after pregnancy has started. In fact, when your baby is barely half an inch long.
That's not possible.
Well, let me show you. Here, under a microscope, is part of your baby's jaw as it is only 6 weeks after pregnancy has started. That little bump is a group of cells already beginning to form a tooth. At 3 months, the cells have grown into roughly a pear shape. At 4 months, they are further developed, and you can see on the left another little section beginning to form. At 4.5 months, this section is completely broken away. This will eventually become the second tooth, but we will concentrate on the large section, which is the first, or milk tooth. At 5 months, we can see the tooth developing still further. And at 9 months, that is at birth, there is the tooth with its crown perfectly formed, although it is still completely embedded in the baby's gum. But remember, this growth of the teeth has been going on from 6 weeks after pregnancy began. That is the point at which the pattern of your child's teeth for the rest of its life started to shape itself.
It's really rather wonderful. Is there anything I can do to help?
Yes, indeed. Now, first make sure your own teeth are in good condition. You don't want to be bothering with the dentist just before or for some time after you've had your baby.
That's the point.
But the most important thing is to eat the right food to build strong bones and teeth, protect you against illness, and give you energy. Butter or margarine, milk, cheese, and eggs. Now, these are the kind of foods you need. And when you have meat for dinner, remember that kidney, liver, and, yes, corned beef are better for you. They're richer in iron. Oily fish is valuable too, and if you can't get it fresh, well, there are plenty of tin varieties. Eat plenty of fresh fruit, salads of all kinds, and fresh vegetables. If you try to eat some of all the foods you're seeing here every day, you'll be giving yourself a balanced diet. None of these things are expensive or out of the way, but chosen for the good they will do you and the baby. Bread should, of course, be part of your diet, but go easy. Don't eat too much of it. It's an energy food, remember, not a fill-up.
What about sugar? That gives you energy, doesn't it?
Ah, now, this is where you've got to be careful. You need a certain amount of sugar with your meals, but it's this sort of thing you have to guard against. It's going to be very hard, I'm sure, to resist them.
Makes my mouth water just to look at them.
And that's why I say you've got to be careful. You mustn't let them spoil your natural appetite for the foods that are essential, especially between meals when you're hungry. They'll only make you fat, which isn't good for you, or the baby, and they won't do your teeth any good.
Why is it that everything one likes is nearly always bad for you?
Mainly because you want too much of what you like, and that goes for sweets too. Hey, where'd you come from? Now you've helped yourself, we'll use you as the awful example. We've got a dentist here. Now he'll explain what may happen when you eat sweets.
You see, every time you eat sweet things, a bit of the sugar's bound to stick to your teeth, and this can cause trouble. So nip off, boy, and give your teeth a thorough clean. Don't look so worried. We're not going to hurt you. That's better. Now we can see what good-looking teeth you've got. But I'm going to do a little test to prove that they may not be as good as they look. I'm going to paint your teeth with this yellow liquid. It won't do any harm, but it can show whether teeth are prone to decay or not. You see, the saliva in our mouths contains bacteria, and every time you eat a sweet, these bacteria turn the sweet into acid. This acid will turn the yellow liquid red. Here's another sweet for you to eat. You see, this time we want to coat your teeth with sugar. We'll wait a couple of minutes and then paint your teeth again to see if any acid has formed. Yes, it has turned red. Between the teeth and at the gum margins, the very places where the saliva, coming in contact with sugar, does form acid, which will soon start tooth decay. And it's mainly the sweet, sticky things that form this acid. When decay attacks the milk teeth, it can have disastrous results. Look, here's part of the lower jaw of a 5-year-old child. You can see that all the baby teeth have quite long roots, beneath which lie the permanent teeth already beginning to take shape. Behind the last baby tooth, you can see the first permanent molar, a very important tooth, which will come through at about 6 years old. These baby teeth in front of it are meant to last until the permanent teeth underneath them are ready to come through. And so, the roots of the baby teeth gradually disappear until the teeth loosen and drop out, allowing the permanent teeth to come into the spaces left open. This is the natural sequence of events. Now, watch what may happen if one of the baby teeth is lost too soon through decay. See how the space closes and the second tooth gets crowded out. If this happens, a child's mouth may in time look like this, with the teeth hopelessly crowded out and coming up where they can.
Surely that doesn't happen very often. I mean, it's not something I shall have to worry about.
Well, we'll show you some statistics using 3 groups of school children. Here is a class of 5-year-old children. Statistics show that out of 40, only 6 have perfect teeth. Now for 7-year-olds. Out of 40, only 2 have perfect teeth. Finally, 9-year-olds. Out of 100, only 1 has perfect teeth.
But that's terrible.
'Tis indeed. And the answer? No more sweets.
No more chocolate or toffee. No more biscuits. No more birthday cake.
No more.
Oh, this I won't stand for. You can't stop children eating sweets.
Of course I can't. Nobody can. But we can try to prevent sweets from causing too much damage by 3 very simple rules. Rule 1. When children ask for something to eat between meals, don't give them sweets or cakes. Try a bit of apple or a pear, carrot or celery instead. Something that needs chewing and will cleanse their teeth as well. Rule 2. You can let children have sweets directly after they've finished a meal, as long as you give them a glass of clean water to wash the sugar off their teeth. Let them bubble it around a bit. Then they can either swallow it or spit it out. It doesn't really matter. If this is done 3 times, all the sugar will be washed off. Rule 3. Above all, encourage children from the time they have teeth to clean to use a toothbrush. The toothbrush, used with a good toothpaste, especially last thing at night, is a good weapon in the war against decay. These simple rules can be followed at home with advice from and regular visits to the dentist, while in our schools, teachers are carrying on the good work.
It's the boy.
Is he all right? Is he perfect?
Of course he's perfect. He's a beautiful boy. He's got everything, except his teeth, of course.
He's got those too, don't worry. But you can't see them yet. But now that I know, I'll see that he keeps them.